Hey there, fact lovers, I'm Ellen.
And I'm Brian. Leonardo DiCaprio is one of America's most beloved actors.
And we have some fascinating facts about his childhood, his early career, and whether or not he does drugs.
I can't wait to find out whether or not he does drugs!
I know! You want to see something adorable?
No.
Yes, you do.
Okay, what is it?
Leo's on-screen career started early, like way early. At the age of 5, he was actually on an episode of the long-running children's program Romper Room.
Some reports say he misbehaved and was actually fired, but we don't know that for sure.
This is what should have won him that damn Oscar.
I know, right? Such subtle work.
He was robbed. Many people think This Boy's Life was DiCaprio's first film, but he actually made his debut in Critters 3, a sci-fi horror comedy that was basically a ripoff of Gremlins. But the critters are from space and not from some old Chinese guy's basement.
Oh, there are 3 Critters movies?
4 actually, and 5 Tremors films.
Why are all the good ideas taken?
Leo attributes a lot of his success to none other than Robert De Niro, who chose him out of hundreds of kids for the role in This Boy's Life.
De Niro is reported to have said, "I like that blonde kid. He's quite good."
What's that?
That's my De Niro.
It sounds like deaf Donald Trump.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Leo took the reins on his career pretty early on, choosing What's Eating Gilbert Grape over the horror comedy Hocus Pocus, and earning his first Oscar nod in the process, the first of 5 before he finally won.
Leo has a number of swanky properties now, including an entire private island, but he didn't always have it so easy.
The neighborhood he grew up in LA was pretty rough at the time. Leo says he shared a street corner with a major prostitution ring.
But now he has an island.
And that neighborhood is finally rid of those pesky DiCaprios. Hey Ellen, would you rather get beat up or go to an audition?
Both are awful.
Well, Leo actually got beat up a lot at public school, and apparently that's one of the reasons that he asked his mom to take him to auditions.
Well, auditions are scary as hell, so he really didn't want to go to school.
I guess not. When casting The Basketball Diaries, Leo was pretty insistent that Marky Mark would not be in the movie.
He was like, over my effing dead body, that guy's not gonna be in this effing movie.
Apparently, Mark was kind of a douche to him at a charity basketball game.
But casting directors insisted that they read together, and Leo was like, okay, this guy's pretty good. And before you know it, they're hanging out.
Just like my grandpa always said, don't be a douche to someone at a charity basketball game because they might not want to put you in their movie, but then they might decide to anyway, but just to be safe, don't.
Your grandpa actually said that?
Yes, he said exactly that. He was a wise, strange old man. His name was Leonardo DiCaprio.
When Leo was cast in Romeo and Juliet, they originally considered Natalie Portman to play opposite him, but Fox said she looked too young and that, quote, it looked like Leo was molesting her when they kissed.
Which is weird because Juliet was supposed to be like 13 years old.
And Romeo's supposed to be older, like 16, so...
Let's just say things were different back then.
Speaking of teenage girls, remember Titanic?
You mean that movie that was the only thing people talked about for like all of 1997?
That's the one. Entertainment Weekly reported that by the time it had been out for 5 weeks, an incredible 7% of American teenage girls had already seen it twice.
That is a lot of people.
He's a lot of man.
Can't argue with that.
I won't. Leo's got a well-earned reputation as a party boy, but he says he's never done drugs. Quote, never done it, because I saw this stuff literally every day when I was 3 or 4 years old.
But he played such a convincing addict in Wolf of Wall Street.
He's a good actor. Also, he took inspiration from this.
Leo says that this YouTube video entitled The Drunkest Man in the World was hugely inspiring for his drugged out performance.
The video shows a clearly already supremely intoxicated man trying and failing horribly to buy more beer from a convenience store.
It's like Stanislavski said, I don't know, go look that crap up on YouTube.
That's a good Stanislavski.
It was my best and that's good enough.
Alan Thicke has been rooting for Leo since he worked with him on Growing Pains.
In an interview, Thicke said, frankly, there are some young turds in the business. You kinda know who you want to root for. Leo was one of those guys that everybody rooted for.
It's hard out there for a turd.
Especially a young turd.
They're soft when they start out, but eventually they harden up.
Turds. And those are our facts about Leonardo DiCaprio. Got any info that we missed? Got any general thoughts on the guy? Share in the comments below.
And check out our other videos for other fascinating facts on all sorts of stuff. Go ahead and click subscribe right now. You know you want to.
Check out our sketch channel, Friend Dog Studios, and keep on fact-checking, fact lovers.